morning students, welcome to the video lecturing on BSc second sem mathematics. Today let us study on the Jacobians. First let us take the definition of a Jacobian. Let u and v be the functions of two independent variables. X and y. Then the Jacobian of u and v with respect to x and y is defined as j of u comma v divided by x comma y, or it is equals to here this is equals to determinant of dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y, dou v by dou x and dou v by dou y. So this is the Jacobian of u and v with respect to x and y. Suppose if u is a function of three variables here, if u and v are functions of three variables, then the Jacobian of u v w with respect to x y z is equals to, this is equals to dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y, dou u by dou z, dou v by dou x, dou v by dou y, dou v by dou z. Then similarly it is dou w by dou x, dou w by dou y and dou w by dou z. This is the Jacobian of u v w with respect to x y z. So it is also denoted by, this is also denoted by here dou of u v divided by dou of x comma y, and it is also denoted by dou of u v w divided by dou of x y z. So these two are the definitions of Jacobians when u and v are functions of two variables x y z, and in second case u v w are functions of three variables x y and z. Let us take one example here. Let us take the example. If u is equals to 3x minus 2y and v is equals to 5x plus y, then show that dou of u comma v divided by dou of x comma y is equals to 13. Let us take the solution. So here we know the definition from the Jacobian. We know here this dou of u comma v divided by dou of x comma y is equals to determinant of dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y and dou v by dou x, dou v by dou y. It is equals to dou u by dou x. Here u is given, u is 3x minus 2y. Dou u by dou x. You know how to differentiate this given function partially with respect to x. And I have told you many times. So differentiation of any function partially with respect to x means only x is variable, remaining all functions you have to treat constant. So derivative of 3x is 3 minus derivative of 2y is 0 because it is constant. And dou u by dou y, here 3x is constant 0 and derivative of 2y with respect to y is 2. Similarly dou v by dou x, here it is 5 plus 0 and dou v by dou y is 0 plus 1. So it is equals to, so determinant of 3 minus 2, 5, 1. We know how to expand this determinant. You have to cross multiply this. This is 3 into 1 is 3 minus of 5 into minus 2 is minus 10. So this is 3 plus 10, it is equals to 13. So this is this dou of u comma v divided by dou of x comma y, it is equals to 13. This is the result we have proved. tables. Here, if u is given x plus y plus z, v is y plus z, and w is equals to z, then show that dou of u v w divided by dou of x y z is equals to 1. So again from the definition of Jacobians, we have here this dou of u v w divided by dou of x y z is equals to, first to write the definition of this Jacobian. So it is equals to dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y, dou u by dou z, dou v by dou x, dou v by dou y, dou v by dou z, and it is dou w by dou x, dou w by dou y, dou w by dou z. So it is equals to dou u by dou x. Again we know very easy it is dou u by dou x. Here derivative of x is 1 and the derivative of y is 0, derivative of z is also 0. So it is not necessary to write this zeros and all, because we have done many videos on this partial derivatives. I hope all of you understood this well. Then dou u by dou y. So here x and z are constant, derivative of this term 0, derivative of y is 1, and dou u by dou z, these two are constant, derivative of this term 0, it is 1. Dou v by dou x. Here in v we don't have any x term, so derivative of all terms are constant, its derivative is 0, and dou v by dou y, derivative of y is 1 and z is constant, it is 0. Dou v by dou z, again the derivative of this one with respect to z is 1. Next come to this third one, dou w by dou x. In w, again you see here, w contains only one term z, no x and y. So the partial derivative of w with respect to x is 0, partial derivative of w with respect to y is also 0, because there is no any y term in that. And dou w by dou z is equals to 1. Let us expand this. You know how to expand this 3 by 3 determinants. It is a determinant, you have to expand this. First this is plus, minus, then plus. First you have to take this one 1 and write, you have to leave this column and row, then cross multiply these two. 1 into 1 is 1, minus 1 into 0 is 0. Next is minus, always you have to take the second term 1 into, leave this column and row, cross multiply, 0 into 1 is 0, minus 0 into 1 is 0. Then plus this 1 into, in this case you have to leave this column and row, then cross multiply these two. All of you know this one. Then 0, minus 0 into 1 is also 0. So it is equals to 1 into 1 minus 1 is 0, minus 1 into 0 plus 1 into 0. It is equals to 1, and these two are minus 0 plus 0, it is equals to 1. So that is here dou of u v w divided by dou of x y z is equals to 1. So this is the result we proved for the given u v w, Jacobian of u v w with respect to x y z. Let us take properties of Jacobians. First property is composite function property. So in this case here, if u and v are functions of, r and theta, and r and theta are r and s, you can take here, you can take anything, and r and s are functions of x and y, then we have here, then the Jacobian of u and v with respect to x and y is given by here, that is here j of u comma v divided by x comma y is equals to, this is dou of u comma v divided by dou of r theta and into dou of r theta divided by dou of x comma y. It is also denoted by here dou of uv divided by dou of x y. So that is in this case what we have here u and v are functions of r and theta, yes. Here also have to take yes only because here we have mentioned it as yes. And this r and s are functions of x and y. Then this implies here u and v are functions of r and s. So this property is known as this is composite function property. Let us take one more property, that is inverse property. Inverse property. Here if j is the Jacobian of, here if j is the Jacobian of j is the Jacobian of u and v with respect to x and y, then inverse Jacobian, then inverse of j is denoted by j dash and is defined as here, and is defined as here j dash is equals to dou of xy divided by dou of uv. That is, if j is equals to uv divided by xy, then j dash is, then its inverse, j dash is equals to dou of x comma y divided by dou of u comma v, and this implies their product j into j dash is equals to 1. This is known as inverse property of the Jacobian. Let us take one example on this. For example, here u is given here, u is equals to x square minus y square and v equals to 2xy, and here x is equals to r cos theta and y equals to r sin theta. Then we want to show that dou of u comma v divided by dou of r comma theta is equals to, this is equals to 4r cube. Let us take the solution here. So we know that dou of uv divided by dou of r theta. See here u is in terms of xy, v is also in terms of xy, and xy are in terms of r and theta. So it is a composite function here. We have to use the first property. Here u is not directly in terms of r and theta, v is also not directly in terms of r and theta. So using composite function, you want to divide this one as here, this is dou of uv divided by dou of xy, because they are directly in terms of x and y, into dou of xy divided by dou of r and theta, because x and y are in terms of r and theta. So it is equals to, we know here from the definition of a Jacobian, dou of uv divided by dou of xy is dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y, dou v by dou x, dou v by dou y, into this dou x, dou of xy divided by dou of r theta is equals to dou x by dou r, dou x by dou theta, dou y by dou r, dou y by dou theta. It is equals to, let us simplify this, u and uv and r and theta are also given, x and y are also given. How to simplify this? First dou u by dou x, here u is given, dou u by dou x is derivative of x square is 2x, and this one is here, you leave that, dou u by dou y, so this is 0, this is minus 2y, and dou v by dou x, so derivative of x is 1, 2y constant, this is 2y, dou v by dou y, 2x constant, derivative of y is 1, and into dou x by dou r, so derivative of r cos theta with respect to r is simply cos theta, and dou x by dou theta, r constant, derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta, that is minus r sin theta, and dou y by dou r, so here derivative of r is 1, sin theta constant as it is, and dou r, dou, this is one mixed, dou y by dou theta, so derivative of sin theta is cos theta, r as it is, r cos theta. Let us simplify this one. This is equals to, multiply these two here, you want to substitute the values of r and theta here, sorry, you have to first have to simplify this, after that we can substitute the values here. This is equals to, first you have to cross multiply. This is 4xy minus into minus plus this is 4y square. 4y square into, again we also have to cross multiply these two. This is cos theta into cos theta, or cos square theta, then minus into minus plus, because while finding it, this is a determinant, you have to take my minus sign. It is r sin square theta. So it is equals to, this is equals to, in both the terms we have 4, let us take 4 common, substitute the values of x and y. X is r cos theta, y is r sin theta, then plus 4y square. Here it is 4y square. Dou x is 2y, and dou v by dou y. Dou v by dou y is not 2y it is. So this is x. See here, I will mistake. Dou v by dou y means you will take 2x, not 2y. It is 2x. So cross multiplying these two will get here 4x square, not 4y square. 4x square it is. This is 4x square. So 4 as it is, x square is r square cos square theta, then plus y square is r square sin square theta, and in these two again I will take r common. So it is cos square theta plus sin square theta. So it is equals to, so in these terms again we have r square common here. The remaining term cos square theta plus sin square theta into r. Again here we have cos square theta plus sin square theta. And we know this is 4r square, cos square theta into sin square theta is 1, into r again it is also 1. This is equals to 4r cube. So this implies here dou of u comma v divided by dou of r comma theta is equals to 4r cube. So this is the required result for the given u and v, and these u and v are functions of xy and x and y are functions of r and theta. So this is the example on a composite function.